good, Triple R fam? It's your boy Rex, and I'm here with Swog,
Yeet.
and we're gonna do our build of night two. Should I start or should you?
I think I started last time, so you should go.
Okay, so we're gonna go from opener to main event.
I guess so, yeah.
So my opener is what I believe is gonna be Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, Ilya Dragunov, and Tama Tonga. Fatal four-way for the United States champion. The only reason I put this in opener because it's gonna be a banger after banger. It's a hard hitting match.
It's good. It would be a really good match actually, and if they wrestle for a good 20 minutes, it could be,
I mean, you have Ilya in there, and that's like
yeah,
brutality right there. But
yeah.
I have the, how do I say it? The lemon pepper stepper winning. Whoop that trick. And then I have a six-way intercontinental women's tag team championship match, sorry. With Io, Natty, Maxine, Raquel, Becky, and AJ. I don't think AJ and Becky will do another one-on-one. Um, to be honest, I don't think AJ can do one-on-ones. I'm not saying she didn't do good at Chamber, but I don't think she can have the whole match solely focused on her. I think she needs to like pass the moments around. So that's why a six-way, everyone gets to show their moves. That way it's not on two individuals.
I thought she did great with Becky.
Yeah, but it's not like AJ, like
Okay, well, that's like me saying Randy Orton that's gonna fight for the WWE champion is like Randy Orton 10 years ago.
Randy Orton's better now.
Eh, I don't know.
And I think Becky should take it.
You think Becky takes it back?
Yeah.
Not give it to, Natty that's doing so good
Oh,
right
yeah,
now?
yeah, yeah. Natty, sorry. It's between, I have it between Natty and Becky. Becky because she, I'm not gonna, she was a goat with the title. But I give it to Natty only because I like this low key legend gimmick and I want her to go far with it. And I kind of think if she's like dominating people, she's gonna kind of like a Brock Lesnar thing, enter the ring, boom, submission.
I mean, Natty needs a push. It's been a long time since she's had a push.
I have a triple threat women's United States match for Jordan Grace, Julia, and Tiffany Stratton.
Hmm.
Um, I know everyone's gonna think it's Tiffy time, but I think Jordan should get the win.
You think Jordan's gonna be back
I mean,
for her injury?
she's injured.
She's injured.
Oh, I thought she was just here.
No, there's if I'm not mistaken, there's a picture of Jordan Grace and Chelsea Green, and they called each other the Boot Twins because she was wearing a cast on her foot too.
Oh,
You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear she got injured during Jade's match.
I did not know. I thought she was on main event after that. That's why.
Hmm. I don't know.
But
I mean, I wouldn't mind the Juggernaut winning.
yeah, because in NXT she didn't get her title after countless of championship matches. I think it's time to give her a belt here and see what she'll do. I do have the vision of Logan Paul and Austin Theory facing the Usos. I do have the Usos winning.
Yeet.
You know, put your ones in the sky.
Oh, it's now put your ones in the sky.
The Usos.
Oh, it's the Usos now. Okay.
The Usos are now in Yo City. I have Gunther facing Jericho.
You think Jericho? is coming back to WWE.
Yes. I think they were holding him till WrestleMania. They're gonna probably do Gunther had to like, oh, you have a match, but it's against a surprise, and then it's.
Break the walls
I
down.
don't think it's break the walls down.
You think it's gonna be Judith?
Yes. Um,
Who wins?
that part I don't know.
I mean, he is the career killer.
Yeah, but you just had Jericho come back, so I have to let Jericho win.
I don't know, but then it's a tough one because if Jericho wins, his kind of his gimmick is ruined, like how when Hogan beat Randy.
Yeah, the Legend Killer got ruined.
It
Yeah,
didn't really get ruined, but yeah.
he just made a comeback in COVID, and instead of COVID getting these legends, it was Randy Orton.
Yeah, no, Randy was a savage during COVID.
Um, I have Balor and Dom,
No brainer.
and I don't think Balor should bring the demon. I believe Dom's gonna win, not by favoritism. I think it's gonna build up to a long story till Balor winning at who knows, maybe SummerSlam or the next pay-per-view. Balor's gonna get his big payoff by beating Dom.
Okay.
Who knows, maybe Balor gets the AAA Mega Champion.
I kind of disagree because I feel like they've been building this matchup.
Yeah,
But I could see it. I could see it.
I have mask versus mask, Americano versus Americano.
Now you're just copying me from last week.
No, no. But here's the thing. You said um Chad wins.
Yeah.
I think Ludwig Kaiser wins. Chad has a gimmick. He is the Olympian.
Thank you.
Yeah, he also has American made. Before this, what did Ludwig Kaiser have?
Tiffany.
That, no, he was in catering. This one brought him out of catering. It also gave Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
Don't even don't act like that's an upgrade for them.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can have the American made versus those three. You give so many opportunity to other participants in the match. Get a female El Grande and then have Ivy Nile join. There's so many possibilities for that. So that's why I think Chad Gable takes the mask off, and then we have still them facing off. I have Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill, and Rhea Ripley wins.
Yeah. No brainer. No brainer. Of course. Of course.
I do not have an answer for the main event.
You have to have an answer.
No,
You have to.
for Roman Reigns and CM Punk, I do not have an answer.
You have to have an answer.
I will give my answer at the prediction episode, but this is the build. I do not have an answer though for who wins.
You're just copying out right now.
No, I can't give a prediction because it can go both ways. Unbiased. You have CM Punk doing amazing work with the title, and then you can have Bloodline face work with the title. Have him go up against the biggest heels right now. So
Listen, this is, you're planning. I'm not one to say anything.
who know you can also have Punk go heel, take over the Vision, bring back Moxley, Shield Vision.
You seen that online as well, didn't you? You seen that online. I seen that guy predict that too. It's not that bad of a booking. I don't know who he is, so shout out to him.
Yeah, but I don't think the thing is you can never say never, but I don't want that. I was just saying it to say it.
I think the Shield is done.
Yeah, I think the Bloodline is overpassed the Shield.
Yeah, I could say that. I could say that. I think the Bloodline would destroy the Shield with like prime Solo.
Oh yeah, if you had NXT Solo,
No, no, like Solo that before Cody Rhodes ruined him. Like he
oh
was
yeah, like Money in the Bank Toronto
like
Solo.
he was destroying everyone until they
M-
had Solo lose to
yes,
Cody.
Money in the Bank Toronto Solo, where everyone was shocked that the new bloodline destroyed Cody, KO, and Randy.
I'm just saying. And that's it for your predictions?
Yep, that is it.
Gamers, listen up. Long sessions draining you? Rogue Energy's got your back. Sugar free, made in the USA, packed with caffeine and L-theanine for laser focus. No crash. From clutch moments to all nighters, Rogue powers you through. Feel your win? Grab your Rogue Energy now. Triple R for 10% off your entire order.
Code's been on the screen the whole time.
Yeet. Yeet.
Looking for a spotless clean you can trust? CNF Cleaning Services Limited has you covered. Their expert team delivers top-notch residential and commercial cleaning with eco-friendly products and unbeatable attention to detail. From homes to offices, they make every space shine. Contact CNF Cleaning Services today for a sparkling clean that feels like home. CNF Cleaning Services, where cleanliness meets perfection.
Yeet. Yeet.
Yeet.
That's some good
There's a,
sponsors.
there's a link to their website in the bio.
Yeet.
Yeet.
All right, so for my night 2 planning, again, I have my opening. I have my opening to be Rhea versus Jade. Rhea's too big of a star to be in the middle somewhere. So I think she opens the show.
That's why I put her co-main event because that's what she did with Charlotte.
But that's what she did with Becky. She was opener. And it was a great match. I don't think she does a great match with Jade like she did with Becky.
I think it's more of a powerhouse.
Yeah, but
Kind of like Hogan and Warrior.
sort of. I don't know.
But
I'm not
I do believe what Rhea said is right.
that she's just for show.
Jade is works out for show. Rhea works out for fighting.
You know what the thing is? I'm not gonna hate on Jade right now, but Jade, when she came to WWE, she came a big star in a small pond. She was a big fish in a small pond. And she came here with that attitude that's not working for her right now because now she's a little fish in a lake. And
I
Rhea Ripley is a massive star compared to her.
I think it's also because they were so dependent on Bianca,
Yeah.
and because now that she's still injured, it kind of ruined the whole story.
Yes, yes. I think it was gonna eventually end with Bianca and Jade. And I don't know if you threw in Naomi too because she got pregnant. Because I would love to see a vicious Naomi come back, but as a face and beat up Jade.
No, Naomi can't be a face.
No, no, I think she should be. But then you
You
can't.
lose the proceed with caution and the.
Well, I have Rhea winning that. I have the Wyatts and the MFT finally settling their score. Maybe, um, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, something. I have, if you asked me building up towards it, I had the Wyatts. But I feel like going further and further, like closer and closer to WrestleMania, I think MFT are looking much stronger.
You're gonna have a bloodline run each.
Basically,
You're gonna have MFT's SmackDown
basically. Well,
bloodline.
I will come to that later on. Why I think it will be the MFT. I will tell you later why I think they're gonna build them strong going forward. I have for the United States champion, I have Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams versus Ilya. I don't have Tama Tonga like you. I think Carmelo and Ilya instant lock that they're gonna fight at WrestleMania. But then you throw in Trick Williams that doesn't have anything right now. I think a great triple threat match. And yes, I think Trick Willie. As much as I'm a Carmelo Hayes fan, I think Trick William is gonna win.
Oh, that trick. Yeah.
Um, I have for the women's intercontinental, I have AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
A rematch of
A
Chambers.
rematch, a straight up rematch where can go back and forth because Becky taking the title opens up multiple opportunities. But then AJ Lee, because I'm like, if AJ beats Becky at WrestleMania and they squash their feud, what does AJ do forward? The only thing I can see is what she's doing right now, and fighting everyone like for the Intercontinental, like an open challenge basically.
Do you think she's gonna do John Cena? Like,
Not exactly John Cena, but everybody's been wanting Bailey versus AJ. Uh, you know, AJ versus Io, AJ versus Oscar. So many talent that AJ can fight. Becky now is a really good heel. I think she's like top 5 heels at the moment in WWE. So it could be a toss up. I'm gonna go with AJ Lee.
you can have Becky and Stephanie, or 100% that's gonna happen. Becky and Liv.
Like I said, it can go. That match can go either way. I just see them. They have to settle the score because Becky's running her mouth about how the referee car ruined it and
It's
stuff.
gonna be Becky and the ref.
Yeah. Um, I have a triple threat match for the Women's United States Champion. I have Julia versus Tiffany. And even though they're saying she's on Raw now, they were feuding. So I have Io Sky.
She did tell Julia, maybe I'll take your title.
Exactly. That's why I'm confused why they're saying that, Rhea run SmackDown, Io run Raw. Like they had that little segment.
Hmm.
But they did that little
Not everyone
preview.
can be Liv, like running the
Okay.
world title, and she's gonna get the tag titles.
Okay. Okay. That's a little crazy. I don't even think, even though yes, I did say that Liv's gonna beat Stephanie, Stephanie could win still.
No.
But I have if my prediction is right with the triple threat, I have Io winning.
All right.
I think Io would do fantastic with the United
So
States.
Ryo is on SmackDown.
Ryo on SmackDown. Yeah. I have the way it's going, I have Gunther versus Rey Mysterio. Gunther's beating up Dragon Lee week after week. I think Rey Mysterio is going to step in, and I hate to say it, if it does go this way that I think it's going, Gunther's going to win and retire Rey Mysterio.
I actually heard, I seen a TikTok, sorry, or I think it was on another wrestling show. People were suggesting that match happens, but Dom turns face, but like not total face. He helps Ray win, and Dom just says, "If anyone's gonna retire you, it's me."
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. It would be a great thing.
And then they finally do like a hair versus mask match.
I mean, I thought it was supposed to happen a while ago when they fought, but it didn't. But if they're going down that line, I have Gunther winning that. I think for Brock Lesnar, I think Oba is gonna accept the challenge
Oh, you're going from away from my direction.
with LA Knight. I think Oba gets the challenge. I know there's a thing that Paul Heyman said to Creative that he thinks Brock shouldn't lose until his retirement match.
I don't think Brock should lose his retirement match.
Yeah, but Paul Heyman is saying build Brock Lesnar as this unstoppable beast. And then again, the only person
It's funny because I seen that Brock Lesnar should be walking out facing Oba at WrestleMania. Brock should walk out. He sees Dan Helsing and pushes him. Dan Helsing's like, "You are cursed," and then he just gets squashed by Oba.
Brock Lesnar,
Yeah,
that'd be
because of
crazy.
the curse.
That'd be crazy. And then Brock goes and finds Stan Helsing. Um, I'm gonna have to go with Brock. I know the right decision is to go with Oba, but I just want Brock to win. I think the Brock is one of the biggest draws and one of the biggest stars in WWE still, as much as people hate him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And on to my main event: Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. And I know Roman Reigns is going to win for a few reasons. He's a bigger star.
but people are loving what he's doing with the title.
He does, but don't forget, CM Punk was not supposed to be in the position he is. That was supposed to be Seth Rollins, and it was supposed to be Seth and Roman. Don't forget that. So everybody knew CM Punk was just holding the title. He's doing amazing work. I'll give him kudos to him. But Roman and Seth were supposed to be the main event. As my first prediction. I think Roman's gonna win because TKO begged him to come back, begged him to become the main star, hold the title, begged him to be on Netflix. You don't do that without giving it to Roman Reigns.
2,000 days as champion.
I don't think no, I don't think he touches anywhere. Maybe I think he holds it maybe just over a year.
I understand why.
And that's where I'm gonna go second.
And the winner.
Why I say the MFT going forward is gonna be built strong is I think we're gonna have Bloodline versus The Rock's Bloodline.
So we're gonna have
I'm doing an early prediction. It's in Saudi, and you know WWE stars love Saudi money.
100 Samoan Battle Royal.
I have The Rock versus Roman in the main event
In a Bloodlines rule match?
in a Bloodlines rule match. We're gonna have Roman, the Usos, and Jacob.
What about Sammy?
Throw in Sammy there.
Because you also have Tama, Tonga, Tala, JC.
JC, Solo, and The Rock. It's just gonna be a complete what we were supposed to have at WrestleMania 40 before you Cody Crybabies ruined it. Look, most disliked video. Most disliked video. I just want to say that. I think we finally get the story to end Bloodline versus Bloodline.
And the head of the table,
Roman Reigns.
the final boss.
So yeah, I have multiple reasons why Roman is the right winner to walk out. Punk can go, beat up Gunther. He's done it before.
That's what is crazy to me. Punk beat Gunther. How do you let John Cena lose to Gunther? If Punk didn't beat Gunther, I'd be like, oh, you know what? They built Gunther for John Cena. Gunther's last fight was with CM Punk.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. I mean, Gunther was getting his ass beat by Damian Priest.
Yeah, but they built up Priest to the king of the street.
I'm just saying. If it wasn't, who was it? Who screwed Finn? If Finn didn't screw Damian Priest was gonna beat Gunther.
If you go like that, if Punk didn't screw Drew would have beat Priest.
We knew Drew was gonna beat Priest. We know Drew's a better superstar. But yeah, that's my night 2 predictions. Like my buildup of how I think it should go.
I have a question before we finish this. Are they gonna let Finn and Dom wrestle? Or are they gonna let Dom do his 5 moves of doom?
What do you mean?
Because Dom has a move set, but for some reason WWE doesn't let him do that. Springboard off the bottom rope, sliding what is it? Power bomb, like he did to Buddy Murphy. The one he does off the ropes, where he like pulls him down, like pulls his hand and then like flings him across the street.
I don't know.
Are they gonna let Dom wrestle? So Finn and Dom have a good match, like they did with Ray.
I'll be honest with you. I think the demon's coming.
I don't think the demon should come for Dom.
I don't think it's gonna be just for Dom though. I think it's because it's gonna be the way it's looking. It's gonna be the Judgment Day versus Finn.
I heard it's Finn and Roxanne.
I don't know where Roxanne is. We all knew Roxanne was in Judgment Day because of.
Well, when you listen to Finn, you don't win.
But he's gonna win.
All right, that's an end of this episode. We're already at number 30. Woo!
Yeet!
Yeah. Hopefully we see you in the next 30. I believe next episode will be seeing some WrestleMania records and seeing if they'll be broken, if we believe they'll be broken or not.
Got some crazy ones for you.
I'm gonna do it again. 4 letters, 1 word.
Yeet!
Yeet. Deuces, muses.